So, here we are on I must say, a rather cool world. Um, so guys, today I'm going to show you how to it's not like, I'm not showing you how to get stuff like sharpness 6 or anything like that. Like, I'm not showing you how to cheat the game or anything like that. This is technically a little, I guess, Minecraft life hack. If you ever find a village and you haven't traded with one of the villagers yet and you really don't like his profession, well, how about you turn that annoying villager into a really awesome villager? So, yeah, today I'm going to show you how to kind of pick your enchantments the enchantments you will get in survival Minecraft, like raw survival Minecraft, no cheats or anything. Let's get right to it. So, here we are. And you do need a villager for this, obviously, because, librarian. So, the villager, first of all, so here are the conditions. Obviously, it has to be a fully functioning villager, and what I mean by that is it must be a villager that is linked to a bed, which means at night it is going to go to a bed and sleep in it. It must have a workstation, for example, in this case, a composter, for it being a farmer, and it must have a profession, in this case, a farmer. One more thing is that you cannot have traded with this villager, how do I say this? You should not have traded with this villager before. At any given point, at any given moment in time, this villager should not have been traded with. It should be a fresh, untraded villager. Still at level 1, the progress bar is still, there's no blue in the progress bar whatsoever. So, basically, the reason you don't want to have already traded with the villager you're picking, which, by the way, you do need to pick a villager for this, you don't want to trade with it because once you trade with the villager, that will, I guess, I'll just call it lock its trades. And basically what it means to have a villager's trades locked is that, obviously, here, I'll just get another one. If I break this composter, since he hasn't been traded with, he's going to become, I guess, a nitwit, an unemployed villager with no profession. However, since we did not trade with him, I can then place a composter back, and he will then link to it and become a farmer once again. Now, this ability is purely what runs this function. This is, that function alone, the ability for you to do that, to switch their profession, that is solely what allows you to do this enchant thing. And it only works if you haven't, it only works if you have not traded with the villager. Because if its trades are locked in, like I will do to this guy. Alright, so he sells 15 beetroots. I'll just do it for just this time. Alright. There. So now there's a bit of blue in the progress bar, and that's how you know if you've traded with them or not. So now that I've traded with them, I have now locked the farmer's trades. Basically what that means is, when I break the composter, yes, the storm cloud particles will appear, but he is not going to become a nitwit. He is going to be a farmer. Still, he is still going to have the same trades, and now that I've traded with him, he is forever going to have the same trades. And you have officially screwed up if you have done that, so we're gonna have to kill this guy and start over. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's go back to the same scenario. Let's go to a farmer, because probably 90% of the villagers you're picking are farmers. So as you can see, he links to the bed, then he links to the composter. That's how you know if they link to stuff. They have like the bone meal particles, like the green twinkle effects. So basically what you want to do, and I've already set down a crafting table here, you want to get, like, very basic tutorial, you want to get 6 planks of any kind. Here, I'll just, oh, whoops. Alright, give me a second. Okay, you want to get, actually no, you want to get 9 planks and 3 books. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what to do. Alright, so you want 9 planks and 3 books. You're going to take the first 6 and the 3 books, and you're going to craft a bookshelf. Then you're going to take the other 3 and make some slabs. And then you're going to put the slabs in this order. So 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom middle slot, and then you're going to put the bookshelf in the very middle. That's going to create something called a lectern. And I think you guys... So, you want to make sure that its trades are unlocked. They're not locked in. So, there's no blue in the progress bar, and that's good. We want that. So, a librarian is the villager with the profession that sells enchantment books. And the thing is, I think you guys may have already noticed last time, but when I broke the composter and placed it back, his trades changed. He sold 22 carrots. Like, he took 22 carrots for an emerald, and then after that, he took 15 beetroots. So I'm going to unlink him, place the lectern, and he should become a librarian. And you'll know when he has, like, this little Santa Claus hat-looking thing. I don't know. That's just what it looks like to me. Alright. So as you can see, he sells an enchantment book. Okay. Did not expect to get that on the first try. I'm gonna be honest. Looting 3 is pretty good. But let's say you're some crazy person who doesn't like looting 3 somehow. So you're gonna break his trades, or you're gonna break his lectern. If you don't like the enchantment he sells, then don't trade with him to keep his trades unlocked. Then break the lectern and place it back. And this time his trades should be different. Now it's Frostwalker for 10 emeralds. These are actually decent trades, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's say I don't like Frostwalker. Let's see what's up next. A. No. A. Yeah. They should always walk back to their workstation. It's in their pathfinding. So, as we can see, they are not always going to sell enchantment books, and that is totally okay, because we can do the exact same thing. We can break the lectern and then place it right back, and they should sell, they should sell something different now. Oh god. Frostwalker 2 for 56 emeralds. I'm not crazy enough to get 56 emeralds for a simple Frostwalker, but someone might be, but I don't like that, so I'm going to switch again. Alright, this time we got the books. So this works for pretty much every single enchantment in the game. Alright, I got the books again. Yeah, so this works for every single enchantment in the game. You can get it as a raw enchantment book. Okay, Feather Falling 4, that's pretty nice. Like, for example, I once got a guy to sell me Mending for 24 emeralds, and I also got another one to sell me Silk Touch for 12 emeralds. So you can get some pretty decent trades out of these guys. Also, considering you can literally do this for as many times as you want, that's, like, it is pretty nice. Efficiency for 9 emeralds. Nah. Alright, I'm gonna settle with something I like. Or, I don't know, just honestly, just a decent one. I'll settle for a decent one. Oh, that's not any. And the fact that you can literally see what the enchantment is at level 1, like, that is amazing. Okay, Fortune 3 for 12 emeralds. I would, no lie, I would actually do that in Raw Survival. Because Fortune 3 to me is very important. You can get lots of diamonds and stuff. Alright, so, let's say, yep, now that I finally have the enchantment that I want. Oh yeah, by the way, make sure that it's an enchantment that you really like. Make sure that the enchantment you want the guy to stick with is really worth it for you, because once you make him settle in with that trade, you're not going to be able to undo it. So if you like Fortune 3, you better really like Fortune 3, because if you change your mind after you do this next part, whoops, too late, gotta start with another one, because his trades are gonna get locked and you're not gonna be able to do this afterwards. So when you finally have the trade you want, just get some paper, or you can, get the actual book yourself. Basically, it's very simple. All you want to do is trade with him, and the blue will show in the progress bar. You don't have to do it as many times as I did. I just wanted to use all the paper. But, yeah, so basically you just want to trade with him, and like I said earlier, that will lock his trades. So now, even if you break the lectern, he's still going to remain a librarian. And even if he relinks to another lectern, he is still going to sell that Fortune 3 or whatever enchantment you picked, just like he did before you broke the lectern. And just to prove that you can really do this, it doesn't glitch out the trades. There you go. There are 2 Fortune 3 books right in my inventory. It's fully functional. It really works. It's a really good method. If you have access to a ton of villagers, or maybe if you've made a trading haul, I would definitely recommend this method, because it's definitely going to help you. And it's just overall it's just overall a really good way to get some easy enchantments. Just like I said earlier, I was able to get one to sell me Mending. And Mending, if you guys know Minecraft, is a really, really good enchantment. And if you can get a librarian to sell you an enchantment, you basically, as long as you keep that librarian safe, you will basically have infinite access to that enchantment. You can literally get, for instance, I had access to infinite Mending books. Sure, I did have to grind for a book, 24 emeralds, but still, the fact that you can actually trade for as many enchantment books as you want, that's pretty nice. And the fact that you can break the lectern over and over and keep relinking the librarian so that it can literally be whatever enchantment you pick, that's extremely OP. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found it helpful. If it does, no need to thank me. You're welcome. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, because I might do some more tutorials on stuff like this, because I'm actually kind of getting into raw survival methods again. I'm getting into just survival Minecraft once again. I never really play it anymore, but now that it's been a few updates since I last played, I might get into it again. And these new village and pillage update mechanics with all the trading, it's just super OP. It's amazing. Oh yeah, but don't make sure it's still make sure the librarian is still linked to a lectern though, because if he's not, then he's not going to be able to refill the enchantment books. So yeah. Come on. It's literally the only lectern around, buddy. Are you going to pick one? Oh, there you go. Yeah. So as you can see, there's an X over it right now, but yeah. Oh, and also, obviously he is able to sell some more enchantment books later. You cannot change the level 3 enchantment, or the one after the level 1 enchantment, you are not able to change. So, sorry about that. There's nothing I can really do about it. But the first enchantment, you are able to pretty much pick yourself, which I think is just amazing. Let's see what we got, actually. Okay, that's actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Yeah. Well, see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys found this helpful.